starts Week 17 of the National Football League. And we'll see Baker Mayfield. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bucs and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium.
Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn on this final day of 2023, New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that January boon. But these two teams have one more important piece of business.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Kelvin Rich Road to the Show right here. Oh, no, my fault. The Kelvin Rich Superstar Mode on Madden 24. If you missed any of the other episodes, they're available on the channel in the playlist. My gosh.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 8 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary is really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit.
Incomplete. So the first drive for the Saints is not a good one.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into.
Here come another touchdown.
Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Rich.
And Kelvin goes down. Loss of 5.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Rich.
Oh, he tries
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they get set to start their drive with a... Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he's able to
Kelvin.
take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. Something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On 2nd down, Williams.
And this will wind up as Saints' first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
Deflected, incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to throw. Rich.
Hit as he threw.
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan?
Another touchdown.
Taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Rich.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd down. Rich.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara.
And this will wind up as Saints' 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 7. And the Saints.
On 1st and 10, Rich. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st down, Saints.
Throwing on 1st down, Rich. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Rich. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
So Kelvin getting something going here, trying to rally the team here, but this Tampa Bay team is definitely game. So they'll kick a field goal.
Offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding someone.
To Olave, he gets it.
Here, they need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
6 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
On 1st down, Rich.
Incomplete.
That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays
Incomplete, out of reach.
they've not been doing so far.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Incomplete.
The ball away and it falls incomplete.
This is not the Saints game, folks. It's Tampa Bay.
Best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Tampa Bay, as you heard him say, is one of the best defenses, 34-3.
New Orleans offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one.
If you stuck around this long, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you. This is an ugly game, folks.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich. And going deep for Hill. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Rolling to his left. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on 3rd down, Rich. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone...
We're going to punt it here.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So Jamal Williams trying to do what he can here.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So,
And Kelvin is sacked.
Too much. Down he goes. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
And now what you want to see this late in the season, medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On 3rd down, Rich. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
This has been an ugly game, folks. Only 93 yards and 6 completions for Kelvin here.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here we go with Williams. And he won't get there.
Oh, no.
A few yards short of the line to gain. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers' defense holds, and they get the... Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here.
Absolutely ugly, folks. Kelvin just couldn't get anything going there. This Buccaneers team is for real.
On 1st and 10, Rich dancing to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Rich.
He's got right on the short throw.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4.
4th down, no punt it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Buccaneers,
They avoid that 10th loss and move to 7-9 on the year.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. That was an Kelvin and the Saints absolutely got destroyed there. There was nothing that could happen there. Incomplete all the way to the end. And that was just awful. So Kelvin got one skill point to spend. And we're going to throw it with deep throw accuracy. Moves it to 81 on the deep throw accuracy. Still at 78 overall. It's Kelvin. So Kelvin's still there. And we'll back out of that there with the skill points. Week 18. And that doesn't do anything for the Saints and their hopes.
I don't want to hear anything about the refs. So zip it.
Time to build some better practice habits, guys. It all starts on the practice field.
So there you have it, folks. Week 17. Brand focus. Let's go with the juice boost. Stiff arm training is there. The extra recovery. Let's get a sports massage. Free time. Game nights. Complete. Alright, folks, in the next episode is that last game of the season for Kelvin. Can the Saints bounce back? That is the question. Take a look right there at the teams that are in the playoffs. Miami comes in as the #1 seed, as well as the Dallas Cowboys will come in as the #1 seed. Broncos #2 seed, and the Falcons #2 over there at the wild card. So there you have it. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Remember the Wolfpack fam today. Snip and butt into the bell icon. Become part of the Notification Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Wolfman Lewis. Ow! I am out.